Welcome to Disciplinary Literacy. Your child has one of the three teachers you see listed on the screen here, and those email addresses are the best way to contact us. We check often, and we will be able to get back to you with any of the questions or concerns you may have. So, here's a definition of disciplinary literacy. I'll let you read that for yourself. What might stand out as being different from the reading curriculum in the past is the investigating part and the speaking and reading in particular disciplines. And so when we think about disciplinary literacy, you can read these bullet points, but what you may see coming through this is inquiry, asking questions. They're going to be reading different texts with different disciplines in mind. For example, how would an historian look at this text? How would a scientist, what kind of literacy skills does a scientist need, or a mathematician, or an artist? So, exploring different disciplines through a variety of texts and asking questions and communicating their learning. What it's not is just completing these isolated tasks. It involves a more holistic view of literacy and seeing commonalities across different disciplines. So here's a glance at our units and themes this year. Unit 0 is what we're currently in right now. It is introducing them to the year and setting them up for success and making sure that they understand what are the disciplines and what does it mean, what does literacy look like in these different disciplines, and what do I see that they have in common. And then you'll see as we progress through the year, reading different kinds of texts in different disciplines. And so you see English language arts, ELA, science, social studies, math. You'll see we've got different types of fiction, like historical fiction and mystery and nonfiction. And then if you look across at Unit 3, they're going to be involved in book clubs. And so reading different books in different clubs. So they're people that they have a chance to discuss their books with peers who are reading the same book. And then at the end, we'll be getting more into research. So Canvas, I think many families are familiar with that if you've been in APS before middle school. And so everything is put into Canvas. They can find their assignments and announcements. They can send their teachers messages through the inbox feature. And I want to also point this out that although a lot of the content is available on Canvas and the announcements and all of that, much of the time in literacy, the students are going to be using paper and pencil to complete work. They just, in addition to putting it down with, pencil to paper, they'll be submitting a photo of their work to Canvas. So it's all in the same place, but the mode will often be paper pencil. What your child needs to bring to class every day is a pencil, their independent reading book, and a charged iPad. They do use this notebook almost every day in class, so it does stay in the classroom. However, if your child has been out sick or is behind with a certain assignment, they're welcome to take it home. It's just important that they bring it back every day. And of course, being on time is very important. So, how to support independent reading at home? Well, we have, or how we support it, we have books everywhere. Our classroom libraries are full of good books, new, some a little bit older classics. There's the school library. You can get public library. It's easy to get a library card. E-books, e-magazines. There are those little libraries around town. And also talking with your child about what they're reading is really important to be engaged with them. Also, which is not on here, is modeling reading. Is seeing you read is also very powerful for them. We do use Lexia PowerUp. If you're from APS already. You might be familiar with Lexia Core 5. And so this continues to help students develop in their grammar, word knowledge, and comprehension skills. And this they work on typically once a week in class. Sometimes, if they are in a TA Flex support class, they might spend a little bit of time in TA Flex doing this as well. So phonics instruction, we some students come with us with some in need of further developing their phonics skills. So depending on what their needs are, some students will be involved in identifying the syllable types and practicing decoding words. This is building on what they got in elementary school, and again, some students will need more development than others. Differentiation. So students are in different places in their learning, and sometimes depending on the particular unit of study, what their needs are will differ from others. So we do encourage extension learning for those who have mastered the skills and are ready for a greater challenge. So what those could look like is perhaps an independent novel study, research, other kinds of creative ways to express their learning and to increase the complexity. Grading, we use the IB standards-based grading system. So if you look on each teacher's Canvas page, we have the syllabus is uploaded there. So that has a lot more information on how those grades are calculated and how they are converted to the A, B, C, D, E grading system that the rest of that APS uses. Paper is a great free resource for kids who need a little bit of tutoring sometimes. It is 24/7. Like I said, it's free, and they can access it on their iPads through Clever. So if they go to My Access and then Clever, they'll see Paper. And I've had a lot of students um, really use this and find it very helpful. And that is about it. Thank you for watching. And if you have questions, please email us.